You dude was looking like, are you just say you had sex with a monkey? Tripping. He said, "Man, that weed, man, that devil." Bruh, if I ever smoke some trees and hallucinate, it ain't trees. They didn't mix me with something else. Yeah, that definitely wasn't no bud, buddy. It might have been a little bit of bud, but it was sprinkled with something else for you to have any type of reaction other than paranoia, munchies, and I don't. I can't say just because the weed that I first started smoking wasn't is nearly as potent as the shit is that we smoke now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the high was different. The high was just I just remember the first time I ever really remember being high. I had the crazy munchies and I was rolling like and then just little shit just had like we literally me and two of my homeboys watched my homeboy's cat catch a fly like he just kept catching it and letting it go. And we just thought that was like watching the National Geographic in real life. As we're eating a bowl of Fruit Loops with the marshmallows. This is the first time I ever had that. The Fruit Loop, I'll never forget it. Mug, man, we smashed the whole box. Me and two other dudes, we literally had two bowls apiece, and we had them big Craig bowls. I mean, I smoked. I think the first time I got high was my freshman year of high school. Right. I could dig it. Man, you funky flies, man. Right. Right. I already know. Facts. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. And if it's who I think you talking about, y'all age difference is a gap, but it ain't as big a gap that where you that couldn't have came. What I mean, you couldn't he couldn't have been that goofball at that age. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still have some goofball in them. Man, yeah, man, what? I remember catching the bus for 50 cents. In the paper, the little flimsy paper transfer. Yes, yes. Now you don't even pay to get on the bus. Mm-mm. You pay before they got like the little kiosk thing. You pay, get your little receipt, and then you just get on the bus. Yeah, you ain't pretty much. But niggas, a lot of niggas don't even do that, man. They just hop on that bitch. Fuck it. You just gotta hope that transit don't hop on there and get to asking everybody for their shit. Because if they catch you, it's a fine. But In Minnesota, niggas is slick. What they do, especially on the train, I didn't seen it. Soon as the train people get on, the train police, if you jump smooth off, same stop. You'll see about 8 niggas just hop up and get off. Uh, Oh, I done done it plenty of times and ain't got caught plenty of times, but I ain't something that I wanna glorify because you get caught. Oh, yeah. Oh, you already know. Bruh, it got so bad in Minnesota, they took that one away. They do. They used to have a Walmart, right over there where Brookdale Mall used to be. It was a Walmart right there. What? COVID hit, niggas was peeling their brains back. So they was like, oh nah, we losing too much money. They got one out in Bloomington still. They still got that one out there by the Mall of America. And then they got that one way out off of 81 in Brooklyn Park. I already know. When I was down in North Carolina in Fayetteville, that was the kicking spot. That's where everybody went to kick it. Yeah, man. I already know. Yes. Oh yeah. I Man, I'll never forget the one time I went out with Craig, Corey, and we went to this little bar in Brooklyn Park. And man, we was winning. I was winning so raw. Like man, even the one guy in the squad who shall remain name nameless, even he was winning. Like it was just a hell of a night. Like I, bro, I'm literally we sitting on the patio. This something thick, something sweet and thick. Gets out of the car and starts walking towards the front entrance. Nigga, I stopped my conversation and follow and walk right in the club and walk right to the front where she was at. I walk right up on her. Hey, shorty, what you do? Let me get you a drink. For any of the goblins can get to her in the club. Let me get her. Uh-uh. Mm. And mm-mm. You got to go do that. You got to finish the deal. And see, there's two ways that story could have ended. That story, the first story I told, that ended like it was supposed to. I got her a drink, chopped it up with her, got her number. I didn't hold her down the rest of the night. I let her do her. And I ended up fucking with her later on, a couple days later, and we kicked it a few times. Then I GTD. Then, hold on, hold on. Then there's another time, same scenario. See a little fine, little thick something coming into the club. We're walking in together. We, get to chopping it up in the line. As soon as we get in the club, she's like, yeah, could you get me a drink? And this is the difference. I offered a drink. She asked for a drink.
Mm.
Pay attention, young men, pay attention. So I get her the drink. She says, thank you,
And
and
move.
walks away.
She moved around on your. Oh, I'd have been
As she's walking
tight.
away, we're still going to we bought a drink at a little bar area that's before you actually get to where the dance floor and the club and everything is. That's like a little around the corner. This is at what's that club that Prince performed at?
Oh, that was first half.
This is at First Ave. So we go around the corner because you know how big First Ave is. We
Yeah.
go around the corner to the little side area of First Ave, and immediately a stud grabs her by the cakes and they just get to kissing. And I'm like, oh,
She snatched
she
her up.
played me. I didn't even have a chance.
Yeah,
No, she just got a free drink out of me. She
Nah,
just
no, I'm
saw a
saying
sucker and licked him.
she snatched her up. You listen. You once she hit you with the move, you didn't even have the opportunity to get to shoot the shot. She was hitting the 90-yard
Bro,
dash on
the
your
way
ass.
they was kissing and doing that, that was her chick. She just
Right,
used me to get a drink.
right. She just
I
fandangled
was the
your
sucker
ass.
that didn't know, that was the newbie that didn't know she's not she don't mess with penis.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm
you got
saying,
caught in the
young
allure.
fellas,
Uh,
it's the difference between you offering and them asking. If they're asking you, it's probably gonna be that's the end of that situation.
that sound like these chicks, nigga. You get mad. Some chicks be hitting me up sometimes. They be, do you got cash app? Bitch, do it look like I got cash app? Like, I got
Mm.
it, but I ain't got it for you. So my answer is always no. Cause it's like, what you mean? Do I got cash app? You must think I'm a trick. You must think I don't see
Man,
read between the lines. Like, who the hell you think I am? Nigga, they call me
see,
Broadway. You know what my dad
there's
told me? It's a broad on the motherfucking way. We ain't doing no tricking.
man.
So you better
Hello,
know. But go ahead, my
man.
bad.
I was just gonna say that's just the new age of life, man. Like there's big time tricks and there's little time tricks, but there's these niggas is tricking. These niggas
Oh,
is tricking,
they tricking. And see,
and then
I'm
they're
a
trying to
trick.
trick
I'm a
women
trick.
in.
But
Oh, you are?
I'm a trick when it's mines, nigga. Like we not tricking on nothing
That's
that
not
we ain't.
tricking.
But
That's
I'm
not
saying
tricking.
that's when I do it. When I done nailed you
Mm-mm.
to the cross a couple times, then I trick. But like if I ain't nailed
That's
you,
not tricking,
I
bro.
know. But I'm just that's what I call tricking for myself, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We're gonna say investing when you
okay,
which because we don't want to even be on the same wavelength of talk as a nigga who's out here just blindly giving money away
yeah, I
we're
ain't doing that.
receiving nothing in return.
Yeah, we
And
ain't doing
for
that.
some strange reason, everybody seems to think that that's supposed to be the case. When last I checked, everything in life has always been an even exchange. You don't get paid for 40 hours a work week unless you work 40 hours.
Right.
You can't have a baby without a man and a woman having sex, which is an even exchange.
You got to give something to get something. You hear me?
That's always going there's a negative and a positive. Like there's always going to be two things that got to go together in order for it to work. So if I'm buying you stuff like you said, where I'm investing money and time into you, that's my tricking because it's going to be an investment in somebody who I care about and I love and I've been with. I
Right.
just, as a man at my age, I understand the responsibilities of a man. So yes, we go out on dates. Majority of the time, it's my responsibility to pay. But there's got to be a time where you pay
Hell
or you
yeah.
offer to make something happen. Even if you don't even got the money to do it, you make something happen at the crib. We have a great time. You cook some food and we play some games or whatever it is. You got to invest something into me where I know I'm just not giving you. And that's just what I see a lot of people doing. And I don't understand why that is because all that's going to lead up to is you just getting used.
Oh, you must think I'm Kawhi Leonard. You must think I'm Chauncey Billups. You think I'm
Who?
Mike Tyson, nigga? Like who the hell you think I am? You think I'm Adrian Broner? You think I just got it right? Like you tripping? Now if I just
Man,
had it, then yeah. I mean, of course, like if I was
the new
multi-millionaire, I
thing is
might be
asking you to
tricking.
buy that lunch.
Right? I'm listen. First and foremost, you're not gonna get if we ain't linked up and did nothing. You're not getting a penny from me, like at all. I mean, it's hard for me to even go to the strip club and drop some ones on the stripper shit because I know I ain't getting nothing when I leave. So I be looking all crazy in the strip club. They be like, you know what I'm saying? So now they use
Now,
me
see,
as the
that's
prop.
different.
No, but what
That's
I'm
different.
saying is I don't know. I only go to the strip club unless I got homeboys that want to go. I don't just go pull up and say, "Oh, I'm going to the strip club," because I ain't no trick. I don't like to spend money without
Now,
knowing
see,
it's mine. Like we not finna.
that's
I'm not finna pay your rent and you not mine.
but
Like
this is the difference that I say in that. When you go to a strip club, it's a mindset that you got to already have. You got to already have a certain amount of money that you're willing to part ways with, because that's the excitement and the fun that you have. Like if you go to a strip club and you just watch girls and you ain't putting no money down, I guarantee you didn't have a good time.
well, see,
All
I
you
put
did,
some bread down,
there's
but
no way,
not for no
there's no
train.
way you had a good time if you went to a strip club and you didn't drop no money.
Well, see,
Every time I've ever went to the strip club and had a fucking funky good time, I knew I was coming in there with a certain amount of money I was willing to part ways with, and I parted ways with it, and I had a blast. I got a couple dances. Shorty that gave me the dance was bad. It was cool. I dropped a couple dollars. The shorty I was with, she enjoyed herself. Man, it was a vibe. So
well,
that's what I'm
let me
saying.
say
Like
it like this.
you got to go
I
in there
give
with
you a
that
couple dollars.
mindset.
I give you a couple dollars, but I don't want no nah. We don't want no dances. We don't want none of that shit. I done had those before,
Oh, see,
but listen, I don't got time for that shit. If it's not coming my way, I don't want to get all happy and aroused and shit. Nah, I give you
see
$5. Sit
that
your ass
that's
down. I give you $10 and sit your ass down. You can talk to me, have a conversation, but we ain't finna do all that extra. Like, nah, no. But you know what I'm saying?
that's that's just
Even at that, when I do shit like that, now I'm used as the prop. So now they sit there and stay with me and dance on me until somebody really want to spend the bread. So it's like it don't even matter. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna spend some bread. But in my younger years, I used to spend more bread. The older I am, I only go when I'm with people. So I give you
yeah.
I give you a couple of dollars, but it's not gonna be for the dance because I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm in Texas, so nigga, one time I was having a damn good time, nigga. I'm in the strip club. We go take the chicks. This is when I was moving around, moving and grooving. So we take the chicks to the VIP, nigga. She tell me, oh yeah, it's $20 to go to the VIP. Boom. So I'm cool. Nigga, we do a song. Nigga, shorty ass jump off the seat and tell me I owe her like $80. I'm like, what? You told me it was 20. So I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't doing this. We too much fun. So I gave her the little bread because you know what I'm saying, I got a problem. When I go to the store, if I see a coupon and the coupon don't work, I'm not finna act like I can't pay for it. So once I feel like, oh, well, shit, you don't think I got it, I'm gonna pay for it. So, you know what I'm saying? I
The
pay
point,
for it,
bitch.
huh?
Now I finally killed that fly that kept flying on me.
Oh yeah, so I paid for it, but I was like, after that, I ain't having that much fun because I was feeling good. I was like lit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit cost me like $80 to $100 for 5 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, we ain't doing this shit no more. So, um, now I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to VIP. I'll give you a couple dollars, but don't try to take me to the VIP room because we're gonna be arguing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Let's get to it, man.
yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and get to it, man. We know that Neef is a trick and he gonna go spend some dollars when he in the strip club. He got about 300 to spend. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go in there and act like Dr. Neef. So, you know what I'm saying? He got it. Shit, I'm with him. You know what I mean? So shout out to the plug, man. And he with his chick. So he really spending big bread. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's the Benchmark Podcast. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Trickster, Mr. Neef, aka Mr. Bird. I'm just
I ain't. I'm gonna let you live because I'm gonna get on you. So just let it go ahead. You might as well keep going. Keep on
I got
going.
Mr. Perk with me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you trying to get perked up, or if you even trying to go to that motherfucking strip club, y'all know who to go with. Your
Yeah,
boy
keep it
Neefer.
going.
You go with your boy Neefer. He gonna spin the win, nigga. So hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how you feeling. Say something in them comments, man. He finna light my ass up. But hey, man, pause. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Mm, mm,
All
mm.
right, then he lit up the then he lit up the
I can't
square.
believe you. I can't believe you did that, man.
I mean,
You threw my whole government out there.
I just
I'm
said
gonna let that be cool.
I ain't look. I just said what you said. I only repeated what you said, nigga. So you know what I'm saying?
Man,
My bad. My bad. People, my
it's
bad.
all good.
I ain't never went to the strip club with bro, so I gotta make sure I do that before, you know what I'm saying?
You know
I
it,
know
man. We're
exactly
gonna have
who's
a good
spending.
time, man.
We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be like, shit, nigga, throw me $40 over this way. I'm gonna spend Red's money, god damn it. Fuck you mean?
Easy food.
But it ain't too much going on in the world of sports, but we gonna get to it anyways. You know what I'm saying? We did hear some crazy news because, like, I'm gonna be honest. When I heard this shit, this wasn't even on my radar, and a I made a prediction last week, and it might end up coming true. You know what I'm saying? After this shit happened, but LeBron James, man, he went ahead and signed to the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year player option for $8 million. That means he getting paid $4 million a damn year. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, he could have just brought his ass over here to Minnesota. I swear, I'm real fucked up at it. It's like, even though we always spend our money and get the niggas when they owe, so I'm kind of happy we didn't get him. But shit, that's LeBron damn James. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
my question for you, Neef, is, man, how much money you spend on the strippers, and then what's your expectation for Brian this season? First answer how much you spend on the stripper checks, and then let us know. You know what I mean?
And so, first and foremost, we gonna alleviate that out of everybody's brain. I don't know what bro's on. I told him I go with a certain amount of money that I'm willing to part ways with. It's never more than what I can afford. I'm not gonna say what that is because no one needs to know what my business is. That's number one. But I'm definitely not no trick. We gonna have a good time. We gonna enjoy ourselves, and we gonna get up out that thing. And I'm gonna get some action because I'm going with the action. That's your
Oh,
problem. You be going without no action on deck. So then you get that's why you don't want nobody to get too close for you to get that Washington blood boiling. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it. Yeah, see how I threw it right back
he
at you?
threw that shit back at me.
Like a tennis,
Pause.
like a tennis swing. Boom. Right back.
You right. I don't
Pause.
ever
So
go
you
with no action. You know what? You right. I be going with the homeboys. You know what? You on them. You
That's the
on my.
problem. You got to make sure you got action on deck so you do see all that fine shit jiggling and triggulating. You got something that's willing to, when you get to the crib, you going to try to remix it right back at the crib. So
Remix. Another
there
one. He's
you
about to
go.
do his DJ Khaled. Another one, huh? Soon
You
as he get
know it.
home. Okay.
Number
I like
one.
that.
But as far as LeBron goes, man, this is what I saw and this is what I'll say, man. I've never questioned LeBron and his moves that he's made. Every move he's made, he's got a ring there. Not saying he gonna get a ring in Philly, but it's very possible. Two reasons why. He came there for the dirt. So that means financially, the team is not on the books to where they're gonna have to force things to work if it don't work. That's number one. But I believe it's gonna work because I saw already they're moving him to the point guard. So you and I both know at this point in his career, that's the best thing. And he's always been a pass first player. This is the best opportunity for him to actually have success at that because now he can just get it to people who can get their own bucket. Jaylen Brown can get his own bucket. Maxey can get his own bucket. Joel Embiid can get his own bucket. The young bull, he's gonna get open looks.
Mhm.
So with that being said, if they really truly mesh, it's because LeBron has just really been able to unlock his third eye, and he's really showing you with 24 years and seeing everything that they could do to you under the sun as far as defensive concepts, and he's just eating it up. I could see him I could realistically see him being either not at the top or in the top 3 of assists for all players in the league next year. I could see him really flirting with a triple double as far as his stats for the season. Like I could see him averaging a high 15, 16 points, and maybe he drops out of the 20 points a game. So he drops down to like 17, 16. But then he has like 11 assists, his highest he's ever had in his career, with like 9.8 rebounds or something to that extent. Like, and they're a top 3 seed in the East, looking like contenders. Like that's a perfect scenario for me. And that's not even almost outside of the realm of a possibility. But the key to them is going to be Joel Embiid's health. That's what's going to get them over the top. And
I've
he
seen that.
knows that. And you know, Bubba Gump, is it Bubba Dub?
Bubba Dub, yeah.
Ain't that his name? Bubba Dub. Bubba Dub said he didn't already talk to Dr. Sebi's son. They gonna get Joel Embiid over there
He definitely
to
needs
get
some of
them
that.
treatments all throughout the season. So as long as, like I said, they can keep him healthy, they really have a shot at the championship because we've all seen that Joel Embiid has always dominated the East.
No, that's facts. He definitely Joel Embiid definitely need to be on one of them diets with the electroids, nigga, whatever they call that shit.
Him and LeBron need to be on a minute restriction.
Facts.
They shouldn't play no more than maybe 65 to 70 games this whole regular season. And like just pray for good health, man. Because if they can stay healthy, they have a chance. Because their bench ain't shit.
Well, let me add. I like the way you was cooking. You cooked a little bit, and let me add. I must add this, like nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't never come before I even get into the. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? You know what I'm saying? On the stripper tip, man. Nigga, don't ever tell me I don't be going with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you telling the truth, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and settle that right there because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going solo because just in case I drop enough, I'm hoping I can pull something back, even though we know it ain't going to happen. Pause. So we go ahead and
Mm-mm-mm.
get straight to it, man. You know what I'm saying? We like that
Wishful
wishful.
thinking.
You feel me? We like to think wishfully. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I done been with some niggas be like, nigga, she was feeling me. Nigga, she was on my team. Yeah, exactly. Because you was
Nah,
dropping in ones. But,
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
what's up? What's
I've
up?
only seen one person pull something out the strip club,
I
and she
seen
was a co-pour.
I seen maybe two of them
So
in my life, but
if that gives you any joy or justice, other than that, and I've seen niggas go in that really got the bag, and they get their girl number. They might kick it with her a couple of times and trick on her a few more,
oh yeah,
but they'll tell you they didn't even get a sniff.
you
There's
gonna have to
certain
drop
spots
some.
you could just go to, and you ain't even got. It's already politic.
Yeah,
They
you
gonna tell you right up front. I'm gonna do this for a little bit of, give me a couple dollars, but that's
a
to
couple
me
some
that defeats
communion.
the purpose.
Yeah, like
That defeats the purpose.
if you're gonna pay a little communion fee, nigga, a little collection plate fee, nigga. Yeah, that defeats like yeah.
I just want to go and, like I said, have a good time. Look at some ass, look at some titties, look at it jiggle, look at them dance, look at the little pretty girls, and go about my business. Have a couple drinks.
And move
Like I said,
around.
when I was younger, I did have that mindset. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
thought you
I'm
was
just
gonna
like
bring
any
some.
other man.
You thought you was gonna thrash
Thought
something
I
up
could
in there.
bag something out the
Yeah.
club. I got her number, kicked it with her once, and that was it. And that's when I learned, nigga, that's a lifestyle.
Yeah, you was
That
she was
ain't that ain't something, you know what I mean? they fill you out. If they gonna kick with you outside, they filling you out to see if you really gonna spend some money.
That's
If you
all.
ain't spending no money, they not. What's the point? They could not deal with you at all,
They getting the money anyways, but
and deal with someone else who's gonna give them some money.
that's facts. All right, man. So let me add to this.
But
Let me
back to
go ahead.
LeBron and Philly.
Back to LeBron and Philly. Okay, first and foremost, I need to say this because to me this is very important before I even cook with Philly. This 8 million, 2 years for $8 million always shows that LeBron's been fucking greedy for the last few years. If he wanted to win, he could
Oh,
have been taking pay cuts, nigga, and he could have won. But he was not going. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna take that 45 million, that 54, all that shit he was gonna do.
he was supposed
Nigga,
to.
niggas don't want to win. Like, but what I'm saying is niggas don't really be wanting to win. Niggas be wanting to make sure that they
Mm,
together, they pockets are straight. Which if I was in the league, fuck winning, give me the money. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't care.
I
Especially after
think.
I got one ring. Fuck that. You don't give me the money.
I think he looks at. I think he looked at it from a business perspective in the landscape of the league.
Man, if you
You
want to
got to
win,
think. They're thinking if you're a real like. I work for a company that forecasts. I'm quite sure they're not the only Fortune 500 company that forecasts. So if you're LeBron's people and you're forecasting, you're looking at it from a 3-year window. Do we have a realistic shot of winning the championship with the roster that we got in the next 3 years? Oh, we don't? Okay. Why give them a discount?
well, not only that, they
Why
probably
give
look.
him a discount? He can't. He can't. I mean, he could request a retrade, but he was always he was he. This was the first time he was unrestricted. He's usually been a restricted free agent.
But
So
see,
that's what I'm saying to
but
you,
see,
bro.
I
Like
look at it.
this was chess,
You.
not checkers. I look at it from the perspective of he was forecasting, like, okay, even with
Nah.
AD, this nigga stays hurt. The West is the West, and it's only getting better. This was before OKC had got to the point where they are. They were up and coming when he got his last contract re-signed. They had just lost to the fucking Nuggets
But
and
see,
got
you,
embarrassed. So that's what I'm saying.
you
Like it was
dialing
a
in too
business.
deep. Nah, that you dialing in too deep. They ain't thinking like that. They thinking like this.
I bet you he is. I
I think
bet you
he's thinking.
he
I
is.
believe he's thinking just like what I'm finna say. He's thinking like if I take less money, then that's gonna fuck me up in the future if I wanted to make more money because they're gonna be like you took a discount prior. So that's how I think the league get to looking at it. So like, okay, let's say you could take 25, you could take 25 million and we could stack the team. Well, if you go to somewhere else, they gonna expect you to take the same discount or not get that 45. You get what I'm saying? So and then he sets the precedence because he's the best player in the league. So if he take less money, then you're gonna expect everybody else to be taking less money. So they looked at it probably like that more. Then they looked at it like, what's the landscape, man? He knew. He knew
So
what he could have did.
that almost proves my point then. Like, why would you that doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, I get what you're saying.
That's like being
He could have took the Michael Jordan approach, but no one ever like even after that, no one that's been a superstar on the level of a LeBron or a Kobe has taken a discount. He's taking a discount at this point because there's no this is his last hurrah. Like I want to win a chip. I want to actually play
but
in the playoffs and play for something. I'm this far into my career. There's no regular season, nothing that's gonna give me the fulfillment of actually going on a finals run. So I'll take a discount at this point because at this point it's all or nothing. He was never gonna get a double bag from anyone else in year 23.
we
He
know
knew that.
we know that, but
But
all
that's
that,
what I'm
but
saying. He did
listen,
it
but
ran it till the
listen.
wheels fell off.
No, but he didn't he never when he was with the Lakers, he didn't sign 5 year deals. He was signing,
That's what I'm
2 year.
saying. He wasn't.
He
He
was
was
doing
never
2 year
gonna do
deals.
that.
He was doing short shit so he could cut. So what I'm saying is the whole time he was trying to take the money. He wasn't really going to take no pay cut. Only time he took a pay cut was with Miami. You get what I'm saying? Like
Why
they
and why do you think that was? You don't think that his team didn't forecast that they could realistically win a championship if he did? You don't think he would have did
I
this?
believe that happened,
Answer
but
me this. Answer me this. You don't think that he would take a pay cut to win a championship?
no, I
The
don't think he would do it
LBJ
again.
fan that I know You don't honestly?
Nah, I don't think he would have did it again
Okay.
because they getting paid quadruple the amount.
LBJ, LG, Rich Paul, any of y'all, if y'all ever hear this on the pod, man, on the bench mob, we ask y'all, somebody tap in with us and just say, man, Brian always got championship on the brain. He do whatever it took to get to a ring. He just
But
knew, like we told him as his advisors, nigga, that's not gonna happen
let
this
me ask
year.
you
Your
this.
roster
Let me
ain't
ask
built for it.
let me ask you this. Did he take a pay cut when he went to Cleveland?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. He already got fulfilled. This is what I'm trying to get you to realize. He already had to
Bron in
fulfill
Cleveland, which time? Either time he was still in his prime. He was still a top three
the
or
second
at
time.
least top two
This the
in the
second time.
league.
The second time after he won the ring.
He
What
was
I'm saying,
still top two, three in the
I
league.
know,
Why
but
would you take a pay cut?
what I'm saying is he wouldn't have
Do,
took a
do
pay
you
cut.
believe?
Look,
Go
after
ahead.
he won a ring, he was not going to take another pay cut, is what I'm trying to get you to say. He was already fulfilled with winning the ring. So now at this point, he's not taking no more pay cuts because that's what the president of what people would assume they could get if he, you know what I'm saying? If he signed with LA for 25 when he can make 36, they're not going to, if he only do a 1-and-1 with a player option, they're going to keep trying to get him to sign that 26. And he's going to have to pick up and pack his shit and leave. So he was like, I'm gonna do it with the quote unquote thought of sounding like I would do it, but he already knew he was never going to do it because how much money the league was going to be giving out with these television deals. So he set up his shit all off the television deals because he knew he could make more money off the TV deals. That's what he did.
And then,
Um, but how? That's neither here or there. I'm just saying if he wanted to win more, they could have probably got better role players. Is all I'm saying. So he probably could have took a couple little dollars off. Not even just him. He had other people. Anthony Davis is over there. There's other players that if y'all really want to win, y'all take some pay cuts. But we, as you can see, I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
okay.
I work. I'm not taking no pay cuts. You get what I'm
That's what I
saying?
was just going to
So
say.
I understand
You
it.
want the employee to take a pay cut instead of the company going over the luxury tax or doing whatever they got to do, cut something where they got to cut so that they can get the players that they can get. I
But
don't
if I'm
understand.
making it, but if I'm making, so
This is
look,
the argument that you want to have
no. But if I'm, but he make that the
or
reason
the
why
debate.
the reason why Jordan took that because he was making more money off the court, so it didn't really matter. And that's all I'm saying is, Brian makes millions of dollars outside of basketball, so the basketball deals don't really even fucking matter. Like his shoes is doing good,
It does.
and all the other stuff is doing great. So you know what I'm saying. But all right, I'm gonna get into it. But um, this squad to me is a nice team. I um just like any other team that LeBron is on, I always see them stacked with a nice um 3 or 4 players, and then I'm always questioning who they got coming off the bench. So you know what I'm saying. I'm interested to see what other
Yeah,
players they're. What you gonna say?
you're fine.
I'm interested to see what other type of players they got that's going to be able to fulfill these type of players when they need a breather. What kind of is it going to be a younger team that can move up and down the court, or is it just going to be all vets? And so you know what I'm saying. VJ Edgecombe is young. Tyrese is young, but we got Joel Embiid. He kind of old. Jalen Brown, he up there, and then you got LeBron. So you know what I'm saying. My thing is just
Hey,
surrounding
Jalen
us.
Brown ain't even 30.
But he's a vet. He's been there for Jalen Brown been in the league for 10+ years, right?
Hell no.
So Jalen Brown,
Maybe 7, 8 at the most.
man, you finna make me
Look it up.
one,
I
two.
want to know the
No,
age and years in the
he
league.
got drafted in 2016, and he's
So 10
2026.
years, you're
He been
right.
there 10 years, and he's
Yep.
29. He's 29. So
Damn, I didn't know he was that old.
that's what I'm saying. Like after like 7 years, you need some young bulls to get out there and run up. Just
Yeah,
just
yeah, you're
considering what
right.
the league is, like the league, all the players that all the teams that's looking good right now, their bench is young, so they can
Relatively
get
young, yeah.
so they can move up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? It's transition. So, for me, it's always going to be about the how they stack up against the other players on the bench. But if you ask me about this five, I mean, shit, it's going to be a problem for anybody to go against this five. They for sure going to probably be in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see them winning, but the West is going to be tough if they got to go against them young Bulls, San Antonio, or you know what I'm
Them
saying,
Solar Boys,
Minnesota, or you know what I'm saying, what you
man,
call it? It's going to be tough. Thunder.
man,
So
brother. Yeah, I can dig it.
my question for you is, who what's going to be the toughest adjustment for this team? Is it going to be Tyrese Maxey having to adjust, VJ Edgecombe, Jalen Brown, and B? Who you think is going to have to make the biggest adjustment um, for this to work?
I think it's going to be Maxi. I think it's going to be Maxi for a little while, just because he's got to really understand he's going to have to really work with the ball out in his hands at a lot majority of the time, because they're, like I said, they're already said they're going to come with LeBron at the point. So with LeBron running point, I think he's going to have the biggest adjustment. Um, but overall, I think it's going to be second to him would be a B, because he's going to really have to figure out his spots on the floor. Um, but LeBron can stay. He can kind of stick out at the 3-point line and float, so he ain't really going to keep up the paint. So in that aspect, it's more flowing. And I think Bron's gonna come in the best shape of his life. He knows that his best opportunity to win a ring, if he's gonna win one with this team, is in this year, where they can
Facts.
really catch people off guard. Um, so I just, like I said, with Maxi really being the superstar, it's like with him and Kyrie, like it took a while for them to really be able to understand. And then at that point, LeBron was still in his superpower, so he was still 1A. You know what I mean? Like Kyrie still had to be 1B. So, but in this situation, it's the opposite. So I think that's going to be the biggest key component on how that chemistry works and how quickly. But that good thing for them is they cool, they get along, and I guess Maxie is always, he came out of nowhere. Like he wasn't really even that cold at Kentucky. So
Right.
I see he's a gym rat. And Brian has always loved gym rats. You know what I mean? Like he always, that's the Austin Reeves, the Delavadovas, he always loves them type of cats, because he knows they really put in that, they got basketball on the brain and on the heart. So, I think it's gonna be a little while, maybe mid-season, before they really get that jailed, but I think it's gonna work. But if to answer the
Yeah.
question, it would be Maxi.
I can feel that. I believe, if you ask me, I believe it's going to be. See, it's kind of hard because, like, seeing LeBron in that last year with LA, um, it seems like he understands how to um, play as a third fiddle. So he ain't gonna have a hard time fitting in. I think it was just a little bit harder doing that in LA just because that was his team. When he goes over to Philly, I think since he's already played that role a little bit, he's okay to be the third option and not have to score a lot. So with that being said, I think it's gonna be the hardest person is gonna be probably VJ Edgecombe or like you said Tyrese Maxey because Edgecombe he was able to eat when the other players wasn't there. Now this team is stacked. So I think he was averaging 16. You probably gonna see him drop down to probably 13 or 10 points, just because
I
you
have to
got,
disagree.
huh?
I have to disagree. I think he could be a J.R. Smith.
But
I
see,
think
it's just
LeBron sees that in him. He's gonna put that battery in his back. That's where the the 2 assists that's gonna get him from 9 to 11 is gonna be him hitting wide open threes, because he's got him a good look, and he's got the ball right in his seams, and he's ready to go. I'm telling you.
But
But
is
go
he a
ahead.
catch?
I digress.
Is he a catch?
I
But
digress.
is he a catch and shoot? And then he's just not going to probably touch the ball as much because you got Jaylen Brown over there who needs the rock in his hand. Embiid for sure needs the rock. So the only it's only one extra person that probably ain't gonna touch that rock as much, and that's gonna be the young bull. You know what I'm saying?
The young bull's gonna be J.R. Smith. Think about it. J.R. Smith was never they still had to get Kyrie his shots. They still had to get Kevin Love his touches. But J.R. Smith always got something to jack up. And if he couldn't
But
jack it up, he was going to the bing bing.
but
And I
see,
think that's what they gonna unlock with Inchcomb, because I think he has that type of game. He can he can catch and shoot. He could
he
definitely
can,
catch and shoot.
he probably can, but the question is he gonna buy into that because he wasn't just doing that shit the last year. So
He has no goddamn choice. It's
I understand.
LeBron James.
I understand that, but sometimes it's harder to be able to accept a new role. Now you're in a
I,
situation where you got to do different shit. As you can see,
I
um,
agree.
what Aiton, he didn't like the role they had him playing in L.A. and he was decent when he bought into it. He played pretty
Aiden didn't
damn
like
well.
the role he had in Phoenix. Aiden thinks more of himself than what anyone else in the league does. Can't even compare the two. What I'm saying to
Why
you is
can't
this:
you? He just came
you
from
can't,
averaging 16 points. So
you
now
can't.
he might look at it like he ain't gonna get them same opportunities. Now it's
Bruh,
less
it's think about it. It's year 2 for this young fella. LeBron is in year 24. At the very maximum, he's going to play one more year to get to 25. That means that young bull will have LeBron off the team sooner rather than later. And I guarantee you, there's no way in double hockey sticks that the coach, the GM, and the rest of the players are going to allow him not to understand he's still an integral part of the game, and they're gonna make sure he's involved just like J.R. Smith was. I'm
But see,
telling you, LeBron
but
just
I'm just saying, you calling him Jr. He might not see himself as Jr. Nigga. That's all I'm saying. Is you saying,
okay.
oh, he can play Jr. Smith, but he was just Jr. Smith ain't never averaged 16 points a game.
What?
Not with LeBron. He was averaging 16 with LeBron.
I
Over there
don't
with
know. I
Melo,
doubt it.
but not with Bron. Nigga,
Maybe
Jr.
with
Smith.
Melo.
Yeah, with young Jr.
Let
was
me
doing
see.
that, but I don't think he was averaging no damn 16 with LeBron and Kyrie. Ain't no way in hell he's averaging 16 with LeBron and Kyrie and K Love. So that's all I'm saying is, yeah,
Yep. The most he averaged was
12,
12
13.
point, no, 14.5, and that was with the Knicks.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he was with Cleveland with Bronny went down from averaging
Bronny averaged
12
12 and 12, and then 8 and 8
and
and 6.
and that's what I'm saying. Cuz gonna average. So I guess you're right. So I basically say he gonna drop down to between 13 and
And
10.
you're
So hell
absolutely
yeah.
right. Yep, you're absolutely right. I guess maybe his usage and his role on the team is where I'm thinking, hopefully, that he can take the pride in, because they're gonna put him on the best player on the other team.
I mean, let's be
He's
honest.
guarding Anthony Edwards and all that. They're not putting Jaylen Brown at 29 or Maxey to get 2 fouls, either one of them to get 2 fouls early. He's gonna have to understand his new role on the team is to be J.R. Smith.
Cause you're right. Cause look, Maxie was damn near averaging what? Damn near 30. Joel Embiid was averaging like damn near 30. Brown was averaging
Mhm,
22. Jalen
mhm.
Brown was averaging 28.
28.
Nigga, it ain't enough basketballs to go around. So,
Not enough.
but you know what I'm
In
saying?
a perfect world, Jalen would drop down to about 23, 24. Uh, perfect world, Maxi averages 25.
Right.
And in a perfect world, Embiid averages a solid 22
And like 10 rebounds or something, 11
and
rebounds.
10 rebounds. And there you got
And then Brian
that's
had like 18
60
or
points.
something.
And like I said, Brian had 16, 17 with fucking 11 assists and damn near 10 rebounds himself. And then
Facts.
Maxi, what you said, Young Bull, 77, averaging about 12,
10,
13,
yeah, about
but shooting at like a 39, 40 clip from the three.
That sounds about right. I guess you're right. When I look at once I went to go look at J.R. Smith, yeah, you're right. That point range is. I mean, his gameplay might be a little bit different because he's younger, but
Hmm.
he's still gonna have to do some of that shit you saying about what J.R. Smith did. So facts, I agree.
Yeah, he's got to sacrifice.
Otherwise, the shit ain't gonna work. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Draymond Green. Draymond Green, he went ahead and damn near got his little bread right. He signed a 1 year deal for $27 million, $27.7 million. First and foremost, let me ask you this: is this the last hurrah for him? Is they not offering him shit else after this?
Fuck no. And like you said to Chris, not Chris, but Paul Pierce, they don't love you like that. You gonna get love at the crib. They gonna show you some love, but around the league, you're getting no love. You've always been a chicken man Joe to me. You always picked on punks that you knew you could punk. You know what I mean? That's why you socked that young bull that weighs 120 pounds. And you damn near sucker punched him because it wasn't like he ran up on you like he was really finna do something. You knew that punk wasn't finna do nothing. He wanted to rub noses. He's a young bull. You could have
Right.
choke slammed that digger. You know what I mean? You could have grabbed him up and just, you know what I mean? But you gonna just dope fiend him like that? That's when I knew you was a weirdo. So I'm glad this is your last year, and I hope you know that your podcast stinks. I don't watch that trash. No one that I know watches it. So yeah, I'm glad he's out of the league. He's a sucker.
Yeah,
Next.
I might have to agree. I think he might be done after this, and if he ain't, he's gonna be down where LeBron at, taking that 8 million and 4 million a year, and probably being like a UD. You know what I'm saying, in the league, and just be like, helping the young boys out. But I don't know if I like his attitude enough to even do that. So,
Mm-mm.
I don't think I
Mm-mm.
like that.
He's one of them niggas that you run into that you when you meet him, you're like, he's exactly how I thought he would be in real life. A bona fide weirdo. Like, nigga, you're not nice. I don't know why you think you're nice. I don't know why you think you're cold. Like,
So,
even you don't do nothing great. Like, you,
so
you don't rebound at a high level. You don't pass at a high level. You don't shoot at a high level. All you do is set picks that are borderline Harlem Globetrotter-ish for one of the best shooters in the planet that's ever lived, that ever breathed. So, like, what credit do you want for that? And you're a hack. Like, I despise that man's game, man. He's a disgrace to the NBA.
I agree with you. Now, other question is, what is his role gonna be? Like, is he coming off the bench this year for 27 million?
And hell no, man. They gonna start his bum ass and give him that hurrah that he thinks he deserves. They know they ain't on nothing. They just milking whatever they can out of this farewell tour for the rest of the like Curry be gone. Steph will probably retire, and Draymond ain't playing. I don't know who's picking him up. Why would you pick him up?
I
Like
don't
he's
know.
not even down. At least UD had some humility. Like niggas respected him. Like I don't see niggas really. Like I say, he's punched on a sucker. Like Jordan Poole has never. Does he look like a threatening dude if you was to ever see him on the street? Where if he was
No,
to
he
run
just
up on you, would your first
it go.
reaction be to dope fiend him? No, you'd probably
No,
trip him
it
or
goes back
choke
to that.
slam him.
It goes back to that Tyler Hero conversation we had last week. I don't think
Yeah,
Tyler
that's
is
what I'm
like that.
saying,
You feel me? So just like you said
bruh.
about Poole, I don't think he like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, you know who to pick on, man.
Yeah.
Like Bam wouldn't even do that to Asia. Cause he know Asia would probably give him everything he wanted at that point. And I'm not even condoning that or trying to praise that. That's not what I'm saying, Bench Mob. But what I'm saying is she's closer to his size than fucking Tyler Hero.
I mean, is she probably more of a dog than Tyler Hero? Tyler Hero don't seem like he got no dog in him like that. Like he don't seem like he ready to lose. You know what I'm saying? No damn fight. Uh, but I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he might start at the beginning of the year, but I don't see him. I don't see him starting the whole year. I think he's gonna be a bench role. You know what I'm saying? And once like Jimmy Butler come back, I think he's gonna be a bench role. You might start him in the playoffs if they make it. And that's my next question. And then we're gonna move on. Do you think they're gonna make it past the play-in tournament? Like what? How you feel?
Man. I mean, as long as they got that boy Wardell, they got a shot to make the playoffs. But that's about it. So it's all contingent on his health.
Yeah,
And lately,
yeah,
he's in regret back to what he was before he hit that good health run. You know,
yeah.
his first few years in the league, he had all them ankle injuries. Now lately, he's just brittle. He's getting old. He's little. You know what I mean? He ain't no big dude. So, and the league is only getting younger and more physical and faster. So, it's all on Wardell's durability. But if I was a betting man, I'd say if they do make it, they're no higher than a 7 or 6 seed, and that's the best case scenario.
You giving them some props. See, and to me, this is where that Jonathan Kaminga shit should have played off well, where they should have kept him, and they didn't keep Jonathan Kaminga, and now they gonna have to eat crow for that. Like they gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean that
You
was the
can't
last
miss
hope
on
for
a
them.
you can't miss. They missed on 2 top 5 picks. Because remember, didn't draft Ant, they didn't draft Melo, they went with Wiseman.
They did, and they got rid of him.
Never panned out. Then they got lucky and got another top 10 pick and drafted Kaminga, traded him. So you can't miss on when you have a nucleus of what they had on the opportunity to when you get these franchise players and you miss on them, it's gonna haunt you.
Yeah,
And
they.
that's why I said this is a farewell tour. It's for a farewell tour for probably Steph. He might want to still play it, but I see Steve Kerr, if he's smart, he leaves and goes somewhere else to maybe a Washington or something that's already ready to go, and he can try to continue to, you know, spread his legacy. Because if he win a chip with any other team, he's gonna be a top 5 coach all time.
That's facts. But I don't know if you want to, man. I think it's best for Steve Kerr to go out on his high horse and just, you know what I'm saying, leave and just be done
He
with the
could,
shit too. Because if he
he could,
if he take that chance and it don't work, then the
yeah,
storyline is gonna be, well, you know, he got that team from Mark Jackson. They was already put together. Was he really a good coach like we thought he was? It's gonna be all that type of shit. Kind of like what Ty Lue going through. Ty Lue was like, you just kind of feel like he was decent, but he really wasn't that great of a coach. He just had talent.
great talent.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't see them past being a play-in team. Just because Jimmy Butler hurt. So shout out to Steph Curry. But all right, man, we're gonna move on to the NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? We speaking about the Vikings, man. We was talking about Minnesota a little bit, but I'm speaking about being perked up. It looked like it's the battle of the quarterbacks right now. Kyler Murray versus J.J. McCarthy. My question is, who do you think has the strongest chance of being QB number one opening day so far? Like just off of
Um,
what you think.
oh, it's it comes down to business. You don't go and sign him for a 1 year deal, not to start him out the gate. The only way I see K1 not being the starter day one is if JJ just is lights out way better than him, and K1 just is out there throwing pick after pick and just not looking good at all. That's the only way I could see them. Because then at that point, it's too early in the season for you not to make the move. And because if you don't make the move, you're gonna lose the locker room, and that's at the beginning of the season. You don't want to do that. So you better off if JJ. But I just see, to answer the question, it's K1's job, and I'm really going off of my gut and the fact that it's come out from even Adam Thielen, who obviously has a little bit more knowledgeable about the situations and how the league in and outs work than I do, said it itself. So, and it just makes perfect sense. Like he gives our offense something that, for one, no other, like even the first two, maybe 3 games, we're going to be able to catch people off guard because they're not going to really know what to expect with our offense. Versus with JJ, they already know if we get them rattled, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think Kyler Murray is definitely probably going to start just because one, you know what I'm saying, he got the experience is number one for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can't
Hmm.
trade in the experience. JJ looked like he need more time. He do look like
Hmm.
eventually, like maybe 1 or 2 more years, he seemed like he'll be the guy. But right now, he seemed like he's still, he got to get in that rhythm and just get used to the speed. And like you said, for Kyler Murray right now, what is going to be a game changer for us is that we got, we got Jefferson out there, and then Kyler Murray, he's mobile. So like you said, it's gonna throw a little off balance on the defense because you ain't gonna know what that does is open up the running game that we done had so much damn trouble with all last year, and then it creates more the ability to pass because he can move, huh?
Ever since we've had O'Connell, we've struggled with the run. We had a
Facts.
semi decent year the first year because we had Dalvin Cook, but since then we've really kind of even with Aaron Jones's first year, like we started off running it decent, but then by the end of the year we were whack, and then we were whack last year. So I love the additions that we went and got on our offensive line coach and the philosophy that we're gonna go with. So I could see, like you said, and with K1's leg ability and playmaking ability and on the run, it just gives us an element that we've never had. I can't remember since maybe like Dante. Like Teddy was okay. He could get loose, but that really wasn't his specialty versus this is something that is Buddy's specialty.
Right. And that's all we've kind of been needing is something that can create a little confusion. Like even if we ain't got the best running backs, if you got a mobile quarterback, that's gonna open up some shit. So pause.
Man, they got it means a quarterback, I mean a linebacker has to be in assignment and watching what he's doing. He can't just be out there roaming to guard certain spots of the field. So it opens up the whole playbook because now it's 11 on 11 versus it being 11 on 10.
Right. And then this gonna prove to us, like you said about our coach, um, if we
Oh,
can't
he
get it done
knows
with
it.
if we can't get it done
He
with
knows it.
Kyler, then it's time for his ass to go. But what what
Yeah, he knows it.
what are your projections right now if you thinking about Kyler starting, if he starts to, at the beginning of the year, where do you think the Vikings could go? Like how far?
Man, it's really contingent on the defense. You know, we're banking that our defense can still play at a high level, which I believe they will. And I like some of the additions we made. And I think we're going to be more aggressive as far as like our coverages and having more sticky coverage as far as corner play. Cause now we got three good corners and they're not, it's not a whole lot of inexperience. They're all experienced and they're not super over the top. Like in age like Patrick Peterson was by the time we got him, and you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
so with that being said, I love to see if our defense can be what I think they can be capable of, and if our offense can at least give us the point production that I believe they will be able to, because I believe they're going to be explosive. I think they could make a playoff run. I think they could make a playoff run. That's the highest expectation for them. The low bar is he doesn't work out. JJ ends up having to go out there. He fucking struggles, and it's just a long season. That's the bottom half. That's the worst part. The equilibrium would be they just try to figure it out, but he looks good in spurts, and he looks good enough for us to re-sign him. And JJ, we got to try to send you over to LA to be with your coach who thinks you're the coldest.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely see us in the NFC. I see us probably being like maybe a top five team for sure. Like if it all clicked the way I think it can click, but it's all gonna be contingent on our running game because our running game was so fucking terrible last year, and we did.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Our record wasn't that bad. So if we can
Now
do
we had a decent record.
right, so now we got a little bit of if our running is decent, I can see us being top five. If the running is decent, we
Absolutely.
ain't nobody gonna be able to fuck with us. So I
A-
got Huh?
No, I said absolutely.
So yeah, I got us being a top five team in the NFL NFC. And like you said, a playoff team. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, so far before I see anything happen, because I ain't seen no preseason or none of that. But when I see preseason, I get my little better predictions. But I can see us probably being like at least a second round squad for sure. So that's how I'm seeing the Vikings. All right, we're gonna move on to the battle of the QBs for the Raiders, and then we're gonna move on to bench or start. But so the battle for the QBs, this is a three package: Kirk Cousins, Fernando Mendoza, and Aiden O'Connell. Who do you think got the best opportunity to be the number one quarterback over there in Las Vegas?
Oh, that's Kurt's. They already came out and said it's Kurt's job.
Or did they?
Yeah, they already came out and said it's Kurt's job. He's a starter, which it should be. You don't want to rush Mendoza out there. He's the number one pick. It always is. It's always been proven through the history of time. You'll have more success if you allow a rookie quarterback to learn the game from sitting and watching versus going out there and struggling and taking the hits. 9 times out of 10, that doesn't work in their favor. It worked for, certain people like Peyton Manning, but and Cam Newton, but there's also a lot of quarterbacks that over the years that they would have told you if they could have sat and listened and learned the speed of the game and this how everything works at a professional level, they would have loved to have that. So I think that's the perfect situation because they're not, like I told Craig, y'all ain't on shit. The best you can hope for is that Kirk can win you a couple of games. Other than that, y'all are going to be a top 5 pick next year, and hopefully you can go get the receiver from Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, to put with Mendoza, and then now you might have something brewing in the future. But unless that does happens, they're going to be shit bricks again.
Yeah, that's where I think they're gonna be shitty. I think they're gonna be kind of comparable to what we seen, Pittsburgh be last year. They was kind of weak as hell with Aaron Rodgers.
They
You
won
know,
the division.
I know, but we remember what did we talk about? Vegas was gonna make sure they did that. That was even from your standpoint. Like I argued with your ass the whole time, and you was like Vegas ain't finna not let the Steelers make it. So they was probably a little rigged, but that's their ceiling. Their ceiling is probably being like where the Steelers was, how they started off, kind of slow. Um, they probably is gonna be shitty. They only won 3 games last year, so I mean 6, maybe 7 games. I can see maybe them being decent at. They still got added Gentry and Tucker and all these weak bums. They need, like you said, they need better receivers, and they just need to rebuild this period. So um I was gonna pick a QB, but since you told me shit, nigga, Kirk Cousins is the man. Well, shit, he the man. He's either a hit or miss. And his old ass, I just don't see him being that great right now. But hey, man, y'all put y'all look. We had him over in Minnesota. He didn't do shit for us, so I hated when we picked his ass up. He was trash to me. But we'll let y'all deal with that trash. Um, all right, I guess we already answered all the questions for them, so we're gonna move on to bench or start. Let me hit this water real quick. I was gonna ask you the same questions, but I see that like when I look at them, I'm like, shit, you already answered it. All right, bench or start. um, Outcast, Hey Y'all, or 99 Problems by Jay Z.
Definitely 99 Problems by Jay-Z. Hey, yeah, it was funny, but it was more catchy than something I really want to hear all the.
Okay,
So I'm a bench that.
I'm gonna have to go with Hey Y'all by Outcast and bench 99 Problems. I don't know. I just never liked the 99 Problems. That was one of the ones that I hated. Bench or
Oh
start.
wow.
I hate that shit. I don't know why I hate the song. It's just trash to me for Jay Z. If it was like somebody else that came with it, I probably would like it. But for Jay, I'm like, he ain't put no thought into that shit. Bench or start Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
Well, as far as my skill set, I'd have to go Street Fighter. I was never good at Mortal Kombat. I could never do no uh babalities or fatalities or none of that. I just wasn't quick enough with the sticks. So I hated that I couldn't get them off. And then when I play somebody, they
Pull your whole heart out and all type
fatality.
of shit.
Yeah, just do some wild, freaky stuff to me, especially at the arcade back in the day. So
Yeah,
yeah, I had to definitely start Street Fighter because I could at least get busy with Chung Li or what was the little animal looking dude?
Baraka, is that
Barak
one? Yeah,
Baraka.
Baraka
Yeah,
was that
so
shit.
yeah, I'm gonna have to start Street Fighter and bench Mortal Kombat for that reason in itself.
I'm gonna have to go the opposite way. I'm gonna have to tell Bench Mob. I'm gonna have to let y'all know. Like, I'm gonna have to start Mortal Kombat. Let me say that first, and I'm gonna bench Street Fighter, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna bench motherfucking Street Fighter. Street Fighter is the only motherfucking game in my life as a kid that used to motherfucking damn near make me fucking cry. I could never beat Raul. Raul used to hot you get the shit out of me. I used to be hot, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, who gave him these hands, nigga? Like, I used to try to do every move, and Raul used to kick my ass. And if cause I try to go opposite, like, okay, well, Raul won't let me get Ken, and then switch it up, and it was always the same. Like, Ken will whip me up. So for that reason and that reason only, I'm gonna go with Mortal Kombat. I ain't never known no fatalities either. I ain't gonna lie, I was trash. I used to try to be hitting them buttons and shit. That ain't, man,
Man,
that shit never worked. I'm a,
never worked.
and I'll be like, nigga, I done did everything, and I'm just standing in one spot not doing shit. But benches start grape Kool Aid or tropical punch Kool Aid.
Man, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because that grape, mix that with lemonade and
Mm-hmm.
it's curtains. Or that
Curtains,
fruit punch you can mix with lemonade and it's
facts.
curtains. So man, just cause it goes so perfect with some soul food, I gotta go start grape and I gotta bench fruit punch because it just hits too hard with soul food, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, Vince Mob, I gotta let y'all know, man. Neef might can vouch for this, but man, I was the Kool Aid King back in the motherfucking day. I used to make that shit, whip that up. Like, they ain't
Oh
used to want
yeah,
to make
yeah.
that shit. They be, hey, Broadway, make the motherfucking Kool Aid. I used to be the,
Dang, man, you ain't never lied, Brody. You have it perfectly sweet, not too sweet though.
I used to mix it up. And with that being said, like, I'm gonna have to double with you, man. Grape, just, I don't know. That was just my shit. Even though I like Tropical Punch, it's kind of hard. It's like you said, when you mix them, you can't really lose with either one of those. But if I had to just drink one by itself, it's gonna be that grape for sure. I'm gonna take the so I'm gonna start grape Kool-Aid and bench tropical punch. I'm sorry, tropical punch. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with you too.
Folks,
Benches,
what you tough?
yeah, real tough. Benches start Thin Mints, Girl Scout cookies or shortbread Girl Scout cookies. Which ones you going
Oh
with?
man, this was the easiest one. Thin mints, throw those nasty ass car discs out the window, man. I don't want them motherfucking toothpaste chocolate drops. Like I'm cool on them, man. I never eat those. My girl loves them. I'm goo wop, so I'm gonna bench those and I'm gonna start them shortbreads, even though they ain't even my favorites. It's the s'more joint or the little the s'mores joints, the new ones. Them mugs is flappers.
Man, my goddaughter, she sold them shits. I don't like none of these motherfuckers no more. I'm so tired of a Girl Scout cookie. They come every year, boy. They shit. I don't even like buying them. I just be buying them just because. But
The lemon joints is good too though.
the
I thought
lemons is
about it,
cool.
and lemon joints
Them
is
peanut
good.
butter joints is nice too. I ain't gonna lie, I like them too. But I'm gonna have to be honest with you, cuz don't never disrespect the motherfucking Thin Mints, nigga. That was what got me over there. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna
Never.
start them Thin Mints and I'm gonna bench them damn shortbreads, cause I eat a whole box of them motherfucking Thin Mints today, nigga. Real
Ugh.
shit. So you a hater. Me and your girl, we got the
Toothpaste,
same taste. I fucks with
chocolate
Shorty.
covered
I
toothpaste.
fucks with wifey, man. She know. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk to her, let her know, nigga, she know. Nigga, you just a hater, cuz. Bench, bench or start. Spades or Uno. Which one you going with?
Oh man, you already know them spados, man. Yeah, we had to have spade games popping. Like it might be 3 tables of spades. Like one table is for the beginning bums. If you lose your table, it was like a little bitty table at that. Then it was a nice little bigger. Then it was the big table where that's where a couple dollars might be on and make it real good. So in Uno, I don't even know how to shuffle. I am gonna keep it real, bench. My my card game is trash only when it comes to shuffling. So Uno just takes forever. So that's with that being said, I gotta start spades and bench that Uno.
I'm gonna have to double down with you, nigga. My first card game I ever learned how to play was spades, and I declare war, nigga. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to. Hey, it's just a nostalgic thing. Like shit, if I got the right team, nigga, we taking all the books, nigga. So that's just a nostalgic thing that in all black families, if it's a barbecue or if it's just a get together, nigga, you bring them spades out, nigga, it's going down. So Uno, that's for like when you got the YNs with you, or the YGs with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know how to play that spade, so you bring out the Uno. So I'm gonna bench Uno, start spades. Bench or start Ashanti or Sierra. Who you going with? It's a tough
I'm
one.
gonna definitely have to start Ashanti and bench Sierra. Sierra's nice. She got a decent catalog. She's sexy, but Ashanti is just a little bit more my cut, my cloth. So Nelly,
Nigga,
you's a real nigga. You won, baby. So
nigga, she
I'm gonna have to start Ashanti and bench Sierra.
Ashanti aged like fine fucking wine, boy. She switched up like her. She from young to older. You was like, God, Lee, you was cute then, but
And,
shit, sheesh,
and my
fine shit.
drop that baby in her.
Yes,
Boobie.
sir. You can't. Hey, look, you can't hesitate when you see some fine shit. You got to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? With that being
Or the
said,
next man will.
or the next man will. With that being said, Ashanti, she's part of the Libra gang. So just with that, even though and I like her songs, but she part of the Libra gang. I'm a Libra. Libras stick together. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start Ashanti and bench Sierra. You know what I'm saying? I only know really like goodies, and then what's the other joint she had? Um,
Just starting with Luda. I
There's
liked that joint.
nothing I won't do. That joint.
Oh, okay, yeah, that joint. I
I
remember
hated
that
that
joint
shit.
too.
Um, but when you with a shorty though, that shit bang though. You be like, shit, play that. You play that Sierra shit real quick. Um, all right, we gonna move on to the throwback questions. Them TBQs, man. My question for you is: have you ever fumbled a bag that still bothers you today? And what was it?
uh, it was a lick, man. It was a lick, man. It was I ain't really gonna say too much for too much, but it was a nice little lick, and it would have been I would have been the middleman, so and no pressure, no stress, but it just fell through for whatever reason. Shorty just didn't really trust the situation because it wasn't really the way she didn't really know cats, and so it just fell through. But it would have been about a good 20 ball, man.
Oh damn, shit. Well,
Yeah, I was sick. I was sick,
I fumbled two
but
bags. Yeah. You win some and you lose some. That was
if
a
it wasn't
loss.
ever in my fingertips, that's what I keep telling
Oh,
myself. It wasn't in my fingertips. If it was in my fingertips and I lost it, then that's devastating.
facts. Okay, so I fumbled two bags um two different times. So nigga, this like what's this? 2007 or something. Nigga, we like got the music and shit equipment together, like, you know what I'm saying? So we recording mixtapes and we doing all our shit. You know what I'm saying? We doing a big one. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm moving and grooving. I'm in downtown Dallas, nigga. I go to downtown Dallas, nigga. I got everything I need for music. So that I ain't got no problem with like recording and making beats or none of that shit. I got all that. But man, I run into these niggas, Hustle Man 3000, nigga. These niggas was selling they were selling camcorders, nigga. So nigga, we was trying to make music videos and shit back then, but we ain't had no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had no camcorder, so we like shit. Nigga, we meet these niggas at the gas station. Nigga, they jump out. Nigga, Hustle Man 3000, I'm talking about they talking so smooth. Nigga, they hitting us with the lingo. Yeah, man, you can get two of these for like 350. Nigga, and they were some cameras that like when you look at them and you know about your cameras, these cameras was probably like $2,000 a piece. So we like 350. What, nigga? And it was two of them. They like, nigga, we'll sell you the twin pack, nigga, 350. So we chopping it up with them, boom, boom. I'm like, nah, we talking about it. We like, man, we looking at the box, we looking at it. We don't like shit. I don't know if I want to buy them, but like, nigga, we looking at each other like, nigga, but it's for the 350. They're like, nigga, we got more of them. If y'all need some more, like, let us know. Like, nigga, take my number. Like, you can get my number right now because we be having shit. So nigga, nigga, we pay him the 350. Boom, boom, nigga, bam. They're like, all right, man, we didn't exchange numbers. You know what I'm saying? We go into the store to get some cigarillos and pay for the gas, nigga. But one thing we did not do in Bench Mob, if you ever get some shit off the streets from Hustle Man, 3000 in them, make sure you do this. The box, new. Everything looked great. But nigga, when we cracked open them motherfucking boxes, nigga, when I tell you we had 35 millimeter flash cameras in that bitch that you take the Kodak cameras, nigga, boy, they hustled the shit out of us. So I spent $350 for some 35 millimeter Kodak cameras that you buy at Walmart. I mean at Walgreens for $9. And they wrapped that shit up so smooth that like, nigga, we ain't even look in the box. When we opened the box, nigga, we was crushed. We was trying to call that number back so many times, man. That number was bullshit. So I fumbled the bag on that. I always used to be like, damn, man, I fumbled the bag on that. Like it always, anytime I see a camcorder on the streets or somebody trying to sell some shit on the streets, I'm like, nah, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm straight. So the other bag I fumbled was my first car. Nigga, it was a Chrysler LHS. It was actually my second car. Chrysler LHS. Spent $2,500 for a lemon. You know what I'm saying? I drove that shit for about like a month and a half, 2 months. And every time I drive it, the head gasket will fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It had like a leak or something. So I was crushed when I did that because I spent all my little bread on it. So moral of the story is, if you going to spend some shit, have you a mechanic around to check if it's off the streets. And if you going to buy some shit from Hustle Man and them, man, make sure you look at the item and make sure it's real. And check to see if that
Make sure
shit
you
work.
check the whole merchandise. Yeah.
All right, man. So we're going to move on to Neef's Nugs, where Neef drop a nug, and we're going to get the hell up out of here, man. Neef, man. Let me ask you, what's the truth about people that you learned over time?
They'll show you their true colors eventually. You know, as long as you show you be the same person you are and you continue to be you, you'll see who they are. And you know, people who are meant to be in your life for a lifetime, people who are meant to be in your life for a season will do that as well. It's a saying that we like to say, we cut suckers off at, at a drop of a dime. So,
Facts.
you know, that's the main thing I'll say for sure is that, people will always show you who they are over time.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. I know a couple of them. I ain't going to say no names because they'd be crushed. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them. They still be trying to, the crazy part about it is they loop back around too. So
Always.
you just got to know
They
where
always
you put
double
them
back.
at. So, but
Hmm.
with that being said, man, we finna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So Neef, man, hit them with some shit, and then we're gonna cut it loose and spin it.
Man, like I say every week, man, continue to stay focused, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay focused, and most importantly, stay encouraged.
Hell yeah, y'all definitely stay encouraged. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's the Benchmark Podcast. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Neef, aka Mr. Perp. Um, and if y'all can hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe. Um, show us some love, man. Let us know where you at. And if you hit the strip club like my man Neef go with you a couple extra little dollars, man. Know what you gonna spend first. Don't go in there blindsided, and make sure you come in there with your thing. Come in there with a piece, nigga. So you don't expect that you gonna walk out with shorty because you ain't gonna get hurt. So that's the hey. I don't know why I ain't called my big brother and ask him that shit a long time ago. I should have been asked you that, man. But we appreciate y'all for tapping in. We finna get the hell up out of here, man. Love.
Love.